Hello, my dear students. So, today we will learn a simple trick of how to convert a sentence from active voice into passive voice. As you can see here, we have a sentence Father writes a letter. Now, this sentence is in simple present tense. We will see how to convert this sentence from active into passive voice. Now, for converting, we need to follow these 5 basic rules. Number one is to identify. Identify the subject, the object, and the verb. Here, the subject is father. Father writes a letter. So, we're talking about the father. Okay, the letter is the object here, and writes, since the father is performing an action, writes becomes the verb here. The first step is already done as we have identified the subject, verb, and the object. The next step is to swap. Swap the subject with the object and the object with the subject. So you can see here we have written a letter is written by father. The letter becomes the subject and the father becomes the object here. The next step is V3. V3 means the third form of the verb, that is the past participle form of the verb. Writes become written here. Writes, wrote, and written. So, written is the third form of the verb, and we will be using the third form of the verb while converting a sentence from active into passive voice, that is the past participle form of the verb. The fourth step is to add a helping verb. The sentence will be incomplete if we do not write is. A letter is written by father. The fifth step is to add a preposition. The preposition here is by. A letter is written by father. So we have to just remember these 5 basic rules. First, identify the subject, verb, and the object. Then we have to simply swap the subject with the object. Then we have to use the third form of the verb, that is write, wrote, written. You will do this in all the sentence you're converting. Fourth is to add a helping verb, which is here. And the fifth and the last is to add a preposition, that is by. I hope this was helpful.